Hey guys, my name's Keith. I am an artist and the owner of Greywater Ops. For the past 30 years, I've been designing custom challenge coins for military units, police departments, fire departments, businesses, clubs, groups, and organizations. And I thought today I'll do a video as I walk through an actual coin design that I'm doing for a customer. So here's a new coin that I'm working on. It's going to be a 2.5-inch matte gold finish coin for a ROTC unit in Northeast Pennsylvania. The crest is the front of the coin. That's what they want for the coin. And what they want for the back is a image of St. Michael incorporated into a design. So we're working here on the image below me is my Illustrator screen, and the image beside me here is my Photoshop screen where we're going to be working. And I'm just going to step by step as I work on this piece of art go through what I'm doing. So if you're interested in learning how to use Adobe Photoshop, because it's a coin design, I want there to be good 3D detail in the image. So I used ChatGPT to come up with a couple different versions of St. Michael. The reason I'm using ChatGPT is I pay for the service, just like I pay to use Photoshop. It's a tool that helps me as an artist do my job better, right? So I put a command into ChatGPT and ask for an image of St. Michael, and I do that until I find an image that I like. Now, the benefits of doing this is this image that you're looking at was AI generated. It is not owned by anybody. Prior to this, it was just created from my prompt asking for it. So I'm starting with fresh original artwork that I don't have to worry about if it has copyright or trademark restrictions for using it. So I like this image, but it's in the wrong shape because there's the front image, right? The shape of the shield is what we need to match here. And there's basically what the back would look like without the image. So we have to take this image and fit it into this shape. So the way we're going to do that is I'm going to take this shape. I'm going to come over here. Let me stretch this over here so you guys can see it. In my palettes, toolbar or pop-up here, I'm going to right click on the layer that I want to copy, and I'm going to go up here and hit duplicate layer, and we want to move it to that one right there and hit OK. Now what it just did, it copied it from this image over to this image right there, right? So there's the shape that we need to fit. So I'm going to start off and just take this shape, and I'm using my move tool, which is the crossed arrows, and I'm going to hold down the shift key and the alt key at the same time as I grab a corner, and I'm going to stretch this out. Actually, I'm going to let go of the shift. I just want to hold down the alt key on the new version. Stretch it out to about where I want the image to be. Now, if you want to be able to see through, I can come over here to my layers palette and go up to the opacity, depending on how you want to say it. Lower that down to about 60%. It lets me see through the image. Now, if I imagine where I want the layout for the back, well, I kind of want St. Michael's head right up there at the top where the crest is, just like that. That looks good. There's design pattern in there. I think I'm going to go up a little higher so you can just hand it more. There we go. So now you can see around the hand, down this side of the shield, right there, it's just St. Michael. That's in the design. I think I want to go a little larger. I'm going to stretch it out a little more because I want a little more of the sword in there. There we go. I think I like it like that. So once I have it laid out or positioned the way that I want to see it, right? Everything that's in black there that you see is going to be on the coin design. Everything outside here we're going to get rid of. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to grab my magic wand tool. And on the layer that we're on, right here, see I'm turning the eyeball on and off. On this layer, I'm going to click in the center with my magic wand tool, and it's going to select everything that matches that. And because it's just solid black, it selects the outside layer. Now I can turn off that layer and go down to the layer. Spitting words you never heard, fast-paced mania, the comedic twist you deserve. I'm the jester in the booth, unleashing punchlines in pairs, so savage they'll karate chop your eyebrows off in midair. I'm dropping random nonsense. I think you want that one right there. Actually, I'm going to take these two layers and I'm going to merge them together, so I'm not editing two different layers. Now, inside that circle is what we want to keep, so I'm going to hit select inverse, and it's going to select everything outside. And then I'm just going to hit the delete key, and it gets rid of everything. Now, if I go select inverse again, it switches it. Now I'm back to just the shield. And if I go to image crop, it will crop down all that excess space. If I hold down my space bar key and the left mouse, click it and drag, it will drag. It'll let me move my artboard around so I can see it better. So there's the image that we want. For the final image, I'm going to go File, Save. I'm going to save that. Now let's jump back over here to my Illustrator screen on the bottom, and I'm going to go File, Place, and in that folder, I'm going to open up that Photoshop file that we just placed. See it right there? I'm going to click, and it's going to paste it. Now I have to hit Shift and Control, and then grab the corner, and then shrink this down so it's the same size, and we're going to fit it in there. Oh, it looks like I'm off a little bit. I don't know why I'm off. Let me jump back over here to Photoshop. Oh, I see. Yep. I'm missing a layer. There we go. Select. Inverse. There we go. See, I had missed that part. It just blended in. I didn't see that. Hadn't deleted it yet. Now I need to Control S again to save. Alt tab over to my Illustrator screen, and I'm going to delete that, and then we'll just do it again. File, Place, grab the Photoshop file, place there, boom, there we go. Control minus will let you zoom out in Photoshop and Illustrator, and then again I'm going to hold down the Shift and the Alt key. I think I said Control Shift a while ago. It's Shift Alt to resize, not Shift Control. There we go. Now Control Plus will let me zoom in here so you can see it. And let me jump over here, and I'll swap these two out. Let me turn off the Photoshop layer. Move this over here so you can see it. There we go. Do a little tweak in here, make it a little larger. Boom. All right, now I want that. Let me do this. I'm going to jump back over here in Photoshop for a second. And I want to change this so it has a gold tone rather than the black and white. So I'm going to go to Image, Mode, and I'm going to go Grayscale first. Don't merge. Let it rasterize. Discard that. Now I can go to Image, Mode, Duotone, and in here I have colors selected that will mimic the gold color. So I'm going to hit OK. Control S again to save in Photoshop. Alt tab over to Illustrator. I'm going to right click. I'm sorry, I'm just going to highlight that and go up here to delete, file, place. Take that again. Control Shift, drag it down. Now, the only purpose of doing this is just for the artistic illustration of what the coin will look like, so the customer just has a better idea of the finish and what it will look like on the actual coin. I'm going to Control minus to zoom out here a little bit so you can see it. So that will be the back gold coin. There's the front. This is actually GW1640 is the new number for this one. And it will be 2.5 inch matte gold finish. 3.5 millimeters thick. I don't want epoxy on this one because I want to be able to feel that 3D detail in your fingers as you hold that coin and slide your finger across that. So those colors, purple, red, white, black. This is all 3D. I like it. All right, that's it. That's a simple Photoshop lesson. If you like art and you like challenge coins, or you like watching and learning Photoshop and Illustrator, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when I release new content, hit that bell icon to be notified. Thanks. I'll catch you next time.